Hey everyone, Randy Shrum here, going to bring you a Team Beachbody update. Lots of awesome things happening here, right here in our community. And I got to tell you, I'm excited. I'm about to get on a plane to go to the Network Marketing Pro event in Las Vegas, but I wanted to get you this message and share with you some updates. First of all, last week, MDC and the traffic provider sent out this email letting us know that they were canceling the rebills until they got all of the shares, all of the traffic delivered, right? I thought that was awesome. The overwhelming response from our community was awesome. Everyone, thought that was huge. And so just to, again, reiterate what they were saying about that is that they're going to deliver all the shares and get that all delivered before they reopen it so you can order more or even choose to continue. And when I say choose to continue, they wanted to make sure that everyone understands, again, the expectations of delivery and all of the things about traffic and all of that. We've got thousands of people in our team, and there was probably about 40 people who created their own expectations about the co-op. They actually thought it was like a slot machine and that they wouldn't ever have to call anyone, and that it was just basically going to be printing money for them. And I mean, they literally did not think they'd ever have to do anything. And so there's about 40 of them, give or take. And, that really, even though we have, close to 1,000 people in the co-op, they were like, MDC was like, well, that's too many. And so, another reason why to cancel the rebills is to eliminate those people and make sure that we have 100% understanding of expectations moving forward. And I've got to say this, guys, when we tested this back July 22nd for about 3 weeks. We had incredible results. We had incredible momentum with a ton of people opting in, and about 3,600 people leads that came in through that, and it was awesome. And so we got excited, and we decided that we were going to run with this, right? That we were going to do this business, and when we decided that, we also found out that we couldn't offer the system, the tech, to provide the traffic and to provide the technology to do all of this. So we reached out to MDC, who's been around for years, right? And we said, and I've already had this relationship, because I consulted with them, over a year ago. And we said, hey, could you guys, take this all over? And they already have the existing relationship with Beachbody. And they said yes. So that started in the early September. And guys, think about it. We're a month into it, and they took it all over, got it all up and running, delivered the co-op. It's up and running. It's had a few glitches, but when you think about proper expectations and ramp up period, we even said this, it would take 30 to 60 days ourselves. We were kind of talking about this, where to truly be ramped up. Anything we've ever done in the past, that's been the case. I know MDC said it would take up to 15 days before you ever even got into the rotator, let alone seeing traffic or even potentially a lead. And so I just my hat's off to them for just knocking it out of the park, in my opinion. And I've been in this space for a long time, and I got to say they've done a really, really good job, guys. That being said, I also found out today that the lead provider One Stop said, look, if you want your shares delivered quicker from this first round, they said some of you just really want to be able to call the leads, and you're not worried about their address. So they said provide a link here with this video and reach out to them, and the contact is Charles Stanton, and let him know, and he'll get you put into where your shares are delivered quicker, and you'll get 4 fields: first name, last name, email address, and phone number. And you just get it delivered a lot quicker. And the reason why you get it delivered a lot quicker is, people filling out a 9-fill form, that's pretty cumbersome. And at the same time, it's powerful at the same time, right? So I went ahead and before I did this video, I reached out. I'm doing the 4-field myself. I know a lot of you will. And so if you want to let them know, there's a link here somewhere on this video that you could do that, or on this post. And what I do know is when MDC relaunches the co-op with the traffic provider, that they're going to provide you options. You're going to have other options, where it'll be like some short field form options, still seeing the sales video and all of that. And but that being said, hey, I wanted to bring up something that was kind of alarming to me today. I found out that after MDC several weeks back sent out a notice about making sure your email was set up correctly in MDC. John Lavinia recording a video, and then even our team posting in Facebook about this, that there's a handful of you who still have not went into your MDC account. Let's go there to my demo account right now and go under profile and take a look at this. Where it says account email and from email, guys, that should not say from a free email account like Gmail or Yahoo or anything like that. Because if it does, here's the thing. Your leads are not getting your emails. They're not getting that 6 to 8 email sequence that goes out on your behalf when a co-op lead comes in. They're not getting it because it's going to their spam folder. And here's the thing. If you're not reading your emails from MDC, if you're not watching Facebook, if you're not watching and going into the team training site, here, I'll go into the team training site and under marketing system training, go to MDC deliverability right here. It's right here. And this was John Lavinia recorded this for us and to explain to you why you needed a unique domain so that your emails land in your prospect's email inbox, not their spam folder. And but there's still a handful. It's probably those 40 people that I was telling you about that they don't ever watch this. And look, here's the point. Your team needs to be plugged into the team training site. They need to watch for emails from MDC. They need to watch what's going on in Facebook. And they need to do that because they need to have proper expectations. They need to know how to work the systems, right? I don't know if you guys have seen this, but if you go into new customer training, right here, John Lavinia and Bart Ratliff just did a new lead phone training. And they recorded it for you, and you can listen to that audio. You can download that audio. You can even get the scripts and the scripting right here on how to follow up. And there's so many things right here that are at your fingertips, guys. And one other thing about this, so get the email fixed, right, is let's go back to MDC for a second. Let's talk about one of the things is contacts and what makes a cold, warm, or hot lead. So let's understand something here. What we might think is a hot lead and what MDC qualifies as a hot lead is two different things. Here's what I mean. MDC is technical. We're looking at this. If someone fills out a 9-field or 4-field form, we would say, man, they're pretty hot, right? Just in general broad terms, we'd say they're a hot lead. They're interested. They want to lose weight and make money. Yes, that's true, but let's look at it from MDC side. If a lead opts in and then gets into the MDC system and they get into your MDC user account, they're cold until they open the first email that they get from you and they do something like open it, click, go watch the video, something like that. So let's take a look at like Phil here. And Phil, he visited the website once. He spent 7 minutes on the page, so he's hot because he spent some time on there and I need to reach out to him, right? Here's another one, Tanika. Tanika spent 37 minutes. I need to reach out to her because she did that 9 times. So the sales video is 21 minutes. She spent 37 minutes on there. I need to reach out to her, right? That means, man, she's a hot lead. So the point here is did they click on did they click? How many times have been to the website? And so they'll go from cold to warm to hot. Now, the first week and a half, I think, when MDC and the lead provider getting this all scaled up, the traffic provider, they had a few glitches where the ID wasn't passing over. So the tracking that first week and a half or 2 weeks was off and everyone was showing cold. And they got that fixed. And I know they sent out a message on that or mentioned something in that email last week. And the point is so that first week and a half, there was a glitch. And so if you have a batch of leads from that first week and a half or 2 weeks that still show cold, that's a glitch there that happened. But everything the last few weeks, at least, everything's tracking perfectly. And I will say this, in defense of MDC and the traffic provider, that's understandable because we came to them. We said, guys, you got to get this up and running immediately. This wasn't the plan that we were going to hand it all off, but you did, and they've done pretty good with a monumental task. And so anyway, that being said, now you guys understand what we think is hot, us as a team, and then what MDC looks as warm, cold, warm, or hot. They've got to do something to move from cold to warm to hot in MDC, right? They've got to open emails. They've got to they've got to click through the website. They've got to watch videos, right? Those things have to happen. Now, that all being said, make sure that you get in here, update your email address. Now, look, guys, one other thing I want to say about the training site is, make sure you've gone through the trainings. Let's look here. There's so many things, but one of them is really important. Why become Emerald the first day you become a Beachbody coach? Are you making sure everybody on the team is watching this? Because, guys, this is powerful. If you're not watching these things, the Beachbody compensation plan, the value of the Beachbody Club membership, all of these things, and completing your profile on Beachbody, these are critical. If we come back to screen for a second, here's the thing is, guys and gals, we need to make sure that we're trained and that our team is up to date and trained. Make sure they're plugged into the team site. Make sure they're plugged into Facebook. Make sure they're watching their emails, because we've seen a small segment, about 40, 50 people, who refuse to get trained, who refuse to read their emails, get in Facebook, update their email address in MDC, and then create their own expectations of how things should run in Beachbody and in our community. And that's crazy. And so let's be good leaders, and let's get people plugged in. And so, hey, look, last thing I'll hit on here is, you guys see my shirt, Team Beachbody Cup, top 10. Well, we were actually number 2. We tied for first, technically, because we got the same points as first place. But when it's all guys, and we were a team, there was 5 of us, me, my wife, a couple of other people, and we competed against hundreds of teams in Beachbody, and it was in the month of August, and they all were running hard in August. We joined the contest the 3rd week of August, and we tied for first technically, but we got second place. Hey, I'm just excited that we got second place, but we sold the most challenge packs in the company in the month of August, me and my team of about 5 people, and that was exciting. We tied for first, but anyway, that being said, hey, I don't know if you're doing this, but make sure you are hitting Success Club 10 so you get those free infomercial customers that you can commission on. Those customers keep paying month after month. Do they stick long term? Not all of them do, right? But here's a tip. Once you get infomercial customers that are on like a home direct, like what we call an auto ship, reach out to them the second month and say, hey, I can show you a way to save 25%. You know how you do that? You sign them up as a coach. They save 25% that way. So if you want to increase your retention of those customers that are coming in from Beachbody, from the infomercial, if you're Success Club qualified, reach out to them the second, third month and just send them a message first and say, hey, first of all, you want to get them plugged in your first month. You want to reach out to them. You want to become Facebook friends and say, hey, I'm here for you, right? That's part of you as a coach. But let them know that second or third month, I can show you how to save 25% on whatever it is you're ordering every month, right? Because they're ordering every month, and that'll cause your retention to go through the roof. And they'll stick for months and months and years. And the way they save 25% is to become a coach, right? So build your business that way. And gang, here's the thing. Right now is the most pivotal time to be Success Club qualifying, because when January hits, that's when so many customers are going to come in from the Beachbody infomercials. And I don't know about you, but they're going to have so many customers coming in. They're going to be giving those out to who? People who are hitting Success Club. You want to make sure that you're hitting Success Club this month, next month, and December, and disseminating that through your team. Best ways to do that is to get the information out there, talk about the business, talk about Beachbody, talk about the Beachbody On Demand, how they can get access to all the programs for 90 days, right? So many things, so many ways that you can talk about Beachbody. Be a product of the product. When I was at the gym today, this is water now, but I had the Beachbody Performance line. I have the Shakeology every morning. It's awesome. But anyway, just be focused on growing your business and get plugged in. Make sure your team is plugged in. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited. So last thing I'll recap is MDC and One Stop. They said, look, if you want your shares delivered quicker and you just want the 4-field form and you still be able to contact your leads, by phone, reach out. There'll be a link here. The contact person at One Stop is Charles Stanton, and you'll be able to let him know, and they'll get you plugged in and get it all done. I don't know how they do all that. and but they'll get it taken care of. And that's it, guys. That's it for now. And I'm heading over to Network Marketing Pro. I'll see some of you this coming week, and talk to you soon.